Dibitetto? Wow, that's a hard name to say.
Pitch Erik is here, everyone.
This is Kelly Clark.
All right, come on, Kelly.
Go for it, Erik! There you go!
Cancel culture can suck a. It's the High Pitch Erik Show. Let's get the show started. Welcome to the High Pitch Erik Show. Today I have one of the funniest comedians, Vic Dibitetto.
I need the fucking doctor, not you!
They talk while they're eating all the foods, hanging out.
They fucked it up again! I fucking told you!
You know what? Just a check. Thank you, high-pitched Erik. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I am beyond humbled and honored. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on to my show.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, but hey, it's technology.
Yes. Well, I can hear you. That's the main, and I could see you, so that's important.
Well, I can see you. I can see you too. You're one sexy man. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much.
Dibitetto? Wow, that's a hard name to say. Is that German?
It's Dibitetto.
Dibitetto. But is that German?
No, that's Italian.
Italian.
Yes.
You yell a lot in your videos. Are you always angry?
No, I'm really a nice guy when I'm not ticked off.
Now,
See, I'm ticked off and you're high pitched. So I think that's a great combination.
Can you yell at me? Like, I want to hear how you would yell at me.
You know what ticks me off, high-pitched Erik? When I waited 20 minutes and they gave me the wrong link and I contacted my manager.
Did anyone ever yell at you a lot when you were a kid?
Oh, absolutely. My parents, my teachers. But that's how I handle it, through comedy.
Now, Vic, what part of New York City are you from?
I'm originally from Brooklyn. I then moved overseas to Staten Island, and I now live in New Jersey.
Nice. I live in Brooklyn.
Well, New Jersey is Staten Island with a cover charge.
Now, how do you like New Jersey?
I like it. You know, I'm here 15 years. I just don't like the jug handle, because wherever you go, you got to pass it first, you know? And look, nowhere is perfect, but at least in New Jersey, people aren't on top of you like in Brooklyn and Staten Island. I could park 5 cars in front of my house without getting shot.
Yeah, listen, I hate Brooklyn because there's never parking. I'm coming to your house so I can park my truck.
Where in Brooklyn are you?
I'm in Canarsie.
I went to South Shore High School.
Really?
On Flatlands Avenue.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Wow. I used to go to the Arch Diner. I used to cut out 8 period. I used to get high and go to the Arch Diner on Flatlands and Ralph Avenue.
By the way, talking about getting high, happy 420.
Well, I still get high. Well, now I graduated to gummies. Gummies are much more convenient.
Nice. Now, what are you working on? Doing shows? Do you like stand-up?
I've been doing stand-up for almost 40 years. I started at Pip's Comedy Club in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. And the first night I went on stage, Andrew Dice Clay was the MC. That's how long I'm doing this. And now I'm selling out theaters and clubs all over the country. You know, the fruits of my labor. Look, I used to drive a garbage truck. I once drove my garbage truck to Dangerfields in New York City. And I told the manager, I said, if I pick up your garbage, can you give me stage time? And that's how it started. That's how I got into the city. Fast forward, I've been doing these videos on the social media, which has over millions and millions of views with all Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Your Sister's Ass, the Pony Express, and the content I put out each day since 2009. And it's just been, I'm riding the wave, you know, I'm just enjoying the fruits of my labor. I'm currently in a TV show called Gravesend, which is on Amazon Prime. I'm going to be in season 2, which didn't air yet. Chaz Palminteri's in it. Amaz Asante, Dice Clay is in it. Fran Drescher. And I'm really looking forward to that. I hope that's going to be like the next Sopranos. And right now I'm going on tour with the gentleman called Eric D'Alessandro, who's also got a huge social media following. We're teaming up, co-headlining, and that's going to kick off in Philly in a couple of weeks, and I'm looking forward to that.
Now, you said you did Pip's Comedy Club. My friend used to own Pip's Comedy Club.
Who?
His name is Gene.
Who?
Gene?
Gene. Was he partners with Mike Palmero or Ray Garvey?
Ray Garvey.
Ray Garvey.
Yes.
Yes.
Then Ray Garvey went out to Atlantic City.
Right. He opened up the comedy club in the Borgata.
Yes.
Ray Garvey was a gentleman. He was a dear friend of mine, and I wish he was here to see what I'm doing right now. He was the glue, man. Pips was like the only club in the country where the owner would heckle you. You know, it was a great place.
And then you said you're doing a series called Gravesend. My friend is in Gravesend too.
Who is he?
My friend Vincent. He's in Florida.
Vincent DeMayo? No, he's Vinny. He's DeMayo's cousin.
DeMayo's cousin, yes.
Vinny, I forgot his Vinny. Yeah, I punch him. I beat him up in a scene.
He owns a cigar place.
Yes.
Yeah,
Vinny's a great guy.
Yeah, I hang out with him when I'm in Florida and when he's here in New York.
He's a good guy. Yeah, I did a scene with him. Great guy. Every time I'm in Florida, we go to Martorano's. Have you been to Martorano's?
No, where is that located?
It's in what do they call it? Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale, Oakland, Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale. It's amazing. It's a restaurant. What he does, it's a combination restaurant, disco. He plays music. He shows movies. He cooks. It's an experience. Next time you're with Vinny, he's got to take you there.
Okay. Now, are you like a mafia guy?
Am I what?
Are you like a mafia guy?
Well, not in real life, but I grew up with that. I was surrounded by that growing up in Brooklyn, and I play one in Gravesend.
Now, what was the worst heckle you have gotten?
The worst heckle?
Yes.
You know what? I really don't get heckled because I'm very fast and rapid fire on stage. But I once did a show in New Jersey for a bunch of firemen, and they were drunk. And at one point, they were throwing food at me. But I made a joke out of it. I caught the food and I made a sandwich as I was doing my act, and it got a pretty good laugh. But as far as heckling, I get heckled by my own material. My fans yell out my taglines. So, it's at that point where they're yelling out requests.
What mean words do they say to you?
The standard, you suck, next, when are you going to be funny? Hecklers, but I very rarely get heckled. But hecklers are, they're very sad people, very jealous people. But like I said, I'm at a point in my career where my fans are the best. They really are.